Yo. All right. Let's do a quick mic check. Let's get the sound on. All right, that's good. Yeah. So if anybody is complaining about the sound today, just put your volume down. You'll be fine. Yeah, man. Let's go. We're ready. We're ready, ready, ready. Let me just connect my TikTok live and my YouTube. Yep, it's all connected. I think we are ready to go live. Wow, Fashion, thank you very much for following. That was a quick one this morning. Thank you so much. All right, let's go, guys. Who's with us today? Who's watching us right now? Who's following? Hey, thank you very much, Ben Tabak. Thank you very much for following. Guys, I've just connected my live funded account, the challenge that I passed last night. So I've just been connecting that up. So I'm just analyzing the markets yet. I don't actually know what my bias is, what I'm going to be going for, and what I'm looking for. All I know is I'm just setting it all up at the moment. So yeah, who's with us, guys? Who's with us? Drop a hello in the chat box. The sound of me. Hello. How you doing? The sound of me. Join us in on the chat today. Guys, don't be quiet. Last week was supposed to be a quiet one because TikTok wouldn't push my live on. And then still at the pre-New York session, we still was getting about hundreds of people just coming onto our live. And I think it was Wednesday, it was Wednesday, and we ended up with 6,000 people. That was absolutely crazy. So yeah, let's just keep the momentum up. Let's keep it going. I changed my camera angle from the bottom here to a bit higher, but I did put my camera up there yesterday right in front of me, so it was a direct screen. But now I put it here because I like the camera here. I feel comfortable with the camera here. Sound of me, we good here, bro. Just watching the tech analysis. Bless you, bro. No problem, sound of me. No problem. Where are you from, bro? Right. So, oh, Leicester. Yo, I'm from Leicester too. All right, let's have a look. Let's get the... You lie. Leicester where? Where in Leicester are you from? What area? Syston. Okay. Yeah. When I used to be younger, I DJ'd in Syston. It was a pub. It was someone's 18th birthday. This is going back like 20 years ago. Crazy. Yeah, when I used to think I was a DJ. Thought I was this like badass producer or something. Showing your age there. Yeah, man, don't worry. I always show my age. I'm 40, bro. I'm 40. I'm going to be 41 this year. All right. I'm not far from Hamilton, bro. If you know that area. I'm not too far from... I'm on the total opposite side to you. So you're in Syston and I'm closer to Wigston. See? Told you I'm from Leicester. All right, guys, let's go. Let's do this top-down analysis. So we got the 4 hour. We can tell that on the 4 hour, we've pushed up. We've not had a deep retracement into the 50% area or below. Price still kept pumping. This was yesterday. We had a retracement. Price has pushed up, broke structure to the upside. We've had another retracement. It couldn't break structure to the downside. We've pushed up again yesterday. Sorry, that was day before yesterday. Yesterday, we pushed up London session, creating all-time highs again. And then price has retraced back again, couldn't break down to the downside. And this is on the 4 hour, and then price has pushed up again. So now we're in a bit of a range. So let's see what's happening from here, because either we can have the price pushing right back down, or Thomas Shelby, thank you very much for following Thomas Shelby. Yeah, so price can continue pushing up, or we can just push down, because we don't know actually what the market's doing, because we're in a bit of a range at the moment. So yeah, that's the 4 hour. Then if we go down to the 1 hour, thank you very much for following, Mick. Yeah, so you can see that we were in this area here. This was like a support area, but I don't trade support and resistance. But you do get many traders out there that are just support and resistance traders. So look, it started consolidating here. So you were in a 1 hour range here. Price broke to the downside, but then broke above it. Then this area was used as a support, but previously to that, the area was pushing down from that area, so it was resistance, and it pushed down from that area many times before it turned into a support. So pushed up here, had another touch here where we had a massive push up from. We've had another touch here, the Asian session last night. So I don't know if this area is going to be continued as a support area, or we're gonna today break past the support area and just go down. So yeah, let's just keep checking. Pick, thank you very much for following. So if you go down to the 30-minute time frame, so this is just top-down analysis, guys. We ain't actually got an entry anywhere unless you're a support and resistance trader, which I'm not. I'll tell you thank you very much, Kareem. Thank you very much for following. I'm not a support and resistance trader, because this is what price always does. I wait for a breakout of the area before I enter, or I just follow market structure. So if I am in a support and resistance area, I'll follow market structure to see whichever way I want to go to take my entry. So as you can see here, price was using this area as a resistance. Yeah. And then it broke past that area and then used it as a support. So this price here around the 300. So the reason I don't trade support resistance is because you get price that does this, hits support, then resistance, then support again, and then you had a breakout of the resistance area, but then price is pushed right down. So now what you would be looking for is some sort of sell-off from here, or so you'd look for this price to sell off from there and do that, or you'd wait for price to break structure to the upside again, because we are in an uptrend, and then price to retrace down to this area and then continue pushing up. But because there's not an entry right now, we can't actually look for a buy or a sell. So let's go on the 15-minute time frame to see if we can see some sort of entry. Oh God, we're getting more people. So all last week, yeah, we had great analysis. This, mate, no problem. The trading dad, were you on yesterday as well? We've had a few more new people join us. Forex trading, sorry mate, we don't do signals. So yeah, see you later. Yeah, bro, no problem. Guys, this is like just free information, you get me? Like, so if you're learning to trade, it's a good place to start, because you can just ask as many questions as you want and I will try and answer as many as I can. The sound of me, how long have you been trading for? And the trading dad as well, also, how long have you been trading for? So even on the 15 minutes, you can see literally there's no entry. Price is up and down, chopping around, but there's no clear entry like we've had in the past few days. So the past couple of weeks, even though price action's been a little bit shit, we've been able to catch some amazing entries, but today's a bit shit. So now what we're going to do now, before we take any trades and before we even look to take any trades, we start looking at the fundamental side of things. So on the fundamental side, let's just open up the economic calendar. So guys, if you're using Praise Vanik, thank you very much for following, bro. Here we go. Yeah, so you can either use fxstreet.com, which is what I use, but then also you may want to use Forex Factory as well. fxstreet.com is just, I love this layout. You just change the date to your country or wherever you live. You just make sure that you've got your time set here, date and time. As you can see, there's all yellow folder news events till 10 a.m. We have got red folder news events. So that's the consumer price index for Europe. And that normally causes problems in the market. It shouldn't affect us over in America because we're going to be trading NASDAQ. But that can still affect the market. And then if you're trading prop firms, this can still blow your accounts because they'll just have an excuse to say you've traded through red folder news event. If you're trading your personal capital, that's fine. Trade whenever you want, but just make sure you know your fundamentals and you're using a stop loss. You're not oversizing, over leverage and blowing your personal capital. But on prop firms, you need to be very careful. So don't trade red folder news events. So 10 a.m. So I'll be off by 10 a.m. for a couple of hours. Then I'll come back on pre-New York session at 12 p.m. GMT time. So we have got red book. That's yellow folder event. But I've noticed when we do have that news event, price is always choppy. Then you've got a Bailey speech. That's a red folder event. That's at 3 p.m. So that's where you got to be careful. So just be careful from red folder news events, yeah? But then randomly, you'll get a random news event that's not even been shown on any economic calendar, but it will show on Forex Factory, but it won't show you in advance to say, okay, a red folder news has been dropped. They'll just drop it randomly. Trump's been doing this kind of shit lately because they've been manipulating the markets and making a lot of money from the markets, and then people like us that are trading prop firms or personal capital get stopped out and we lose our money. So just be careful, guys, and every time you're trading, just make sure you're using a stop loss. You're not oversizing, you're not over leveraging. I'm still new, I'm learning, so I keep watching and reading with the back testing. Okay, cool, that's wicked. Just over a year back testing, learning, brought my first funded Friday and the 50% left to be funded. Thank you very much for following, Paul Woodcock. The new trading dad yesterday, if you was here, you would have seen Yaz for the past couple of, well, I don't know how long he's been trading, but the past couple of weeks whilst he was with us, he was just failing prop firms. And then last week, he's just passed his prop firm challenge. On last week, Friday, he passed his prop firm challenge. And yesterday, Monday, was his first day on a live funded account. And he made $1,500 on his first day. That was absolutely crazy. And then we had Leroy. He's a bit of an advanced trader. He took out 32K profits in 1 month from the markets. That's someone's year salary. Yaz, oi, I was just talking about you. So guys, this is Yaz. I was talking about Yaz training his orb strategy. Yaz, how you getting on, bro? Is it Maka? Can you explain support and resistance, please? No problem. I'll explain support and resistance right now. So yeah, we ain't got no red folder news event till if you're trading NASDAQ, the main one till 3 p.m. But price action is going to be choppy because we've got you got Europe CPI, and on top of that you've got what else have you got? You've got 130. You've got something else. I was looking at something else. Where is it gone? Yeah, here. Yeah, you got a couple of speeches and then you got the red book index. So yeah, just be careful, guys, when you're trading. Do not trade red folder events. All good, bro? You good? Yes, I'm good, brother. Have you made a trade today? New trading? Yeah, I'm holding out for this next trade. I don't want to mess things up, getting excited. Yeah, just don't bother. That's like me, man. I'm not taking a trade. Until I see a perfect entry, I'm sitting out of the markets. Guys, always remember, do you trade Asian session, Paul Woodcock? Yeah, sometimes I trade Asian session if I'm on and I can't sleep at night. I'll jump on the Asian session. Slashy, thank you very much for following. Yeah, sometimes I'll trade Asian session if I can't go sleep, then I'll jump on. But 11 o'clock UK time, Asian session, pre-Asian session market opens up. That's when you get a lot of volatility, but then it kind of gives you a direction which way market is possibly going to go through the Asian session. Not always, sometimes. So like here, pre-Asian session, yeah, open at 11 p.m. No, sorry, not 11 p.m. It opens at 9 p.m. ish, yeah, and then 1 a.m. Asian session opens. As you can see here, price started pushing up, and then price pushed up in the Asian session and just shopped around. That was then. But then close of Asian session, you see the London session happen, and then it happened again last night. Price just came dumping down pre-Asian session. This blue box here is Asian session, and then all that happened was price pushed all the way down till the towards the end of Asian session, it started pushing back up again. But sometimes orb just formed too. You not yet, running late, drop boy to school. Oh, okay. Yeah, support and resistance, guys. We were going to talk about support and resistance. This is how support and resistance works. So I'll just mark out some lines, yeah. You know, I just give you educational lessons as well as fucking trading live with you guys. So look here. So here you'll have at the bottom is always support. If you're in an uptrend, if price is going up, the bottom is a support, yeah. Let's just keep it simple. Actually, I don't want to confuse you guys. So this is support at the bottom, resistance at the top, yeah. And in support and resistance, price does this: support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. Yeah. So people put their buy limits, sell stops, sell limits, buy limits, everything's here. So there's a lot of orders sitting at the top, and then there'll be a lot of orders here sitting at the bottom. So the reason I don't trade support and resistance is because this is what price tends to do. Price can push up, push down, and it's just faking people out. And then what happens? Price pushes up, stops everybody out, continues pushing down, stops everyone out at the bottom, and then finds its real move. And then it'll find an entry from around here like that, and then it'll continue going up. So that can happen on either side, just so that it can liquidate everyone, take everyone's money before it moves into the right direction. So yeah, support and resistance. If it's in a long range support and resistance over a long period of time, sometimes you can catch the entry. If you know how to trade, then you can just like risk a little bit. Like just say you're risking $300 on every single A+ trade you got anyway, and then you end up risking $250 or $300 again on a support and resistance, but you get stopped out. You can make it back up with your winners. So if you're going to do it that way, you can actually work it. So right now we still have no entry. Price action is going to be shit today, guys. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions, just ask questions and learn, because I don't know what price is doing right now. So this is the 15-minute time frame. Let's drop down to the 1 minute. So yeah, as your 15 minutes orb is formed here. So you might be able to work with your strategy. I'm going to drop down to the 1 minute and we're going to figure out what the fuck is going on. Yeah, this is not my type of entry, so I'm going to sit out the markets at the moment. What's your method for an A+? My method for an A+, just for me, for how long I've had experience on the charts and how long I've been traded, my A+ now would be top-down analysis. So this would just be one strategy, yeah. So it'd be top-down analysis, the 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, mark out my points of interest. As soon as price taps into my points of interest, I drop down to the lower time frames, the 5 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute. Look for my confluences. Uriel BMX, thank you very much for following. Look for my confluences on a lower time frame, like a change of character, break of structure, retracement, order blocks, FEGs, and premium and discount price. So as soon as I get my area, discount price if I'm going for a buy, premium price if I'm looking for a sell. And then I just take my shot, take my entry. If it goes with me, it goes with me. If it goes against me, that's fine. It stops me out. But I know my win rate is a lot larger than my my losing rate. So the winners, I let them run, and the losers, we cut them short, and that's what keeps us being profitable. If that makes sense, Paul Woodcock, does that make sense to you? There's nice authentic music on. Yeah, it's chilling. Yeah, mate. How long you been trading, Paul Woodcock? Oh, Abjad, you need to fuck off, mate. We don't do signals. Why do people sell signals? Never buy signals, guys. So if anyone's selling you signals, they're just trying to rob your money and rip you off. You got to learn how to trade. That's where the real money's at, when you know how to trade yourself. Buying signals from a signal seller, they make money when you're winning and losing, and most of the time you'll be losing. You'll get a couple of winners and you get excited, think, yeah, fucking that's it, I'm gonna get a Lamborghini now. But the signal seller disappears because they've just robbed you from your money. Now you're fucked because you don't know how to trade. So you'd rather, instead of relying on somebody else for signals, the best thing to do is just learn how to fucking trade. Then you don't have to buy no signal from no motherfucker. You just know your entry and you know where you're going to execute your trade, and you take your fucking trade, and yeah, either hit your take profit or stop loss. But at least you know. Blown 3 prop firms. Been paper trading about 12 months. Okay. What were you paper trading on? Were you just paper trading on TradingView itself? Or did you have a broker and you were paper trading on a broker? And because having a broker and paper trading on brokers it gives you more of a legit feeling, like you're in the markets. But you never get that psychology feeling because Meta 5, okay, you never get that psychology feeling because it's never real money, and it's only until you put the real money into the markets you start understanding the psychology side of things. So that's a whole different ball game that you have to conquer. Trading and the charts and figuring out price and price action and all that stuff and the strategy, that's all one side of things. The next level is the fucking psychology, revenge trading, force trading, FOMO, creating entries that are not even there, all sorts of bullshit. I tried so many things, man. I had to keep going back to my drawing board. And then one day it just all clicks, and then you're good. So we're going to try and figure out what it's going to do in this area here. Let's mark this red. This either can be a sell-off or a danger zone. So we need to figure out what's happening here. The sound of me. What would you say is the best way to start with learning? Any recommendations? Yeah, the best way to start with learning is how new are you to this game? If you can answer me that, please. The new trading dad. I agree, that's the stage I'm at. Psychology. I'm not entering just because it's going up or down. Yeah, that could be another problem as well, when you're scared of taking an entry. But when you're scared of taking an entry, that actually means that if you're scared to execute a trade, but you know price is going with you, and you know how can I explain this? So when you're scared to execute a trade, it's because you're not confident enough in your strategy, and you've not back tested it enough to be confident in when you're placing your trade. So that's when you get scared. So if you back test for a while and you know that your strategy is a winning strategy, slowly over a period of time, just do it on demo if you want for a bit, or do it on a prop firm. Don't put your money in the live market straight away, all of it, because you'll end up losing it all. And then just practice on entering on your strategy, and then slowly you'll start gaining confidence, because you'll start realizing that, okay, every time I enter, the price is actually going my way. And then slowly you will start executing. Just make sure you're not oversizing, over leveraging, because sometimes you're scared to enter a trade because you're over leveraging and you're going to risk too much. So you're going to lose too much if that trade goes against you. So that's another thing that can scare you as well. So it's all psychology. I've been watching lives and have basic understanding but nothing advanced. Haven't got a strategy yet. Okay, been daily watching the orb and XAU USD to see if the strategy works. Okay, ask Yaz about the orb strategy. That's how he's just smashing it. His win rate is 7 out of 10, so he gets 7 wins and 3 losers. You're a good guy, mate. I'm gonna jump back on for New York. Yeah, no problem trading dad. I'll catch you later. I'm gonna be on 12 p.m. GMT. Okay, so I'll be on 2.5 hours before the New York session opens, so it'll be pre-session. No problem, I'll be on at that time. Sorry, the sound of me. Yeah, the best way to start is a couple of things that you have to understand. Yeah, you have to figure out what type of trader you are. Yeah, what type of trader do you want to become? Yeah, I'm from East London, so I got you for that time. No problem. Catch you later, bro. Do you know of any communities in Leicester where we can get together to learn? No, I'm gonna start building something where I'm gonna start trying to get a few people together, but at the moment I don't know, because at the moment all I've seen online and everywhere has been fucking scammers. So that's the next thing I wanted you to be careful of, these fucking pyramid schemes and scammers. Don't lose your money, because I lost money for 2 to 3 years before I started seeing profits. But this can be done a lot quicker if you take the right structure and the right method of doing things. If you do it the right way. I've done those many times before and then realized. Okay, so what you need to do, thank you very much for following. Sorry, Dal James, thank you very much for following. Yeah, so what you need to do, number one, you need to figure out what type of trader you are. And how are you going to figure that out is by your lifestyle. You want to see what your lifestyle is. What do you do for a living? What's your job? So you don't lose your job straight away. What are you studying? So you work around your lifestyle. How much time can you give to the charts? Is it just 1 hour a day, 40 minutes a day, 2 hours a day? Or you could be there for the whole day watching the charts. Do you want to be a swing trader? You want to be an intraday trader? You want to be a scalper? Scalper meaning you want to be in and out of the charts from seconds to minutes. So you want to just scalp small moves all day long, or just for a short period of time in the day. Or you want to be an intraday trader where you take a day trade. You can hold that trade from a few minutes to a few hours or half a day, or close a trade by the end of the day. Or you want to be a swing trader if you want to put a trade on today and then hold it for a couple of days to a few weeks. I'm only looking at the chart sometimes. Or you want to be an investor where you're investing all your money and then you don't want to look at it again for months to years. So first you got to figure out what type of trader you want to be. Then you have to go down the route of education to find out that trader. And when you go down the education route, YouTube is full of free information, bro. You guys don't need to go out and get any courses at first. Okay, there are some courses out there. There's legit ones. Even I've got a course, but I don't sell my course to beginners. Like, it's beginners information is all on YouTube. Then you need to find out what type of strategy you want, what type of trader you are, and what strategy you want. So then you will look at courses and something that you can understand, something that is relatable to you. Every single style works. You just have to know how to, you just got to know how to navigate that strategy. So you could be ICT. So you have to look at these courses. You can't just have one little look at it and then shit your pants because you don't understand it. It takes time to understand it. It's something that sits right with you. So it could be anything. It could be ICT. It could be SMC. It could be something like the Wyckoff theory. It could be order flow. It could be volume profile. It could be macro trading. It could be algorithm trading. So it could be all sorts of styles of trading. So then you have to figure out what type of style sits best with you. And then from there, once you start getting a bit advanced and you start understanding the markets, you want to learn about market structure. Market structure is how the markets move. Guys, this is all free information, yeah? You won't get this anywhere. Every motherfucker gatekeeps this shit and they ain't gonna tell you nothing out there, yeah? Until and if they want to tell you, they'll take your money just to tell you this free information that you can get on fucking YouTube. All this information that I'm giving you is free on YouTube, and your education you can get free on YouTube. It's only when you level up and your psychology is fucked because you're losing money, you're not profitable, you're entering trades wrong, you're over trading, you're force trading, you're revenge trading, and yeah, your psychology is in a mess. That's when you probably want to look out for a mentor. And I do mentorships. That's when I'll tell you, okay, now you understand, you know how to trade, you know everything, but you just want to get leveled up. And that's when I can jump in and I can help level guys up. But yeah, there's a lot to it. So nobody ever think, yo bro, I'm just gonna try get my gas at pump 3. No problem, get it at pump 4 if pump 3 is too full. I'ma remember that when I'm at mentoring stage. Yeah, remember it, man, remember it. But yeah, so like my cousin, he messaged me a couple of weeks ago and he said, yo, he's from Bedford himself, yeah. He said to me to give my mentorship program to him, and he's at the stage where he knows what he's doing and everything, and he wanted me to like give it him like at a discount price or maybe free or something like that. And I just said to him, nah, I can't do that. And it hurt him a little bit. I know it hurt him because he's my cousin, and it hurt him because I said no to a discount or free, because in this game, if you give someone too much of everything for free, then they don't have the value of it, and you won't I don't know how to explain this, but you won't execute it and kill it in a way where you fucking worked hard for it. Like me, I've been losing for the past 2.5 years. I was losing until I started seeing the winning streak, but I really fucking appreciated it, and I really afterwards realized the power of losing, because when I started winning, I realized it was all fucking worth it. Going through all that education that I was going through, even getting scammed here and there, is all learning lessons. But I now give more information out to people because I don't want anybody else to get scammed. So I do tell people there is a lot of free information out there. You just got to know how to find it online and structure it. The chart just took off. What's happened? Nothing's happened at the moment. Nothing's happened at the moment. So what happened was price pushed down here. You can see on the 1 minute time frame. We are clearly in a bullish uptrend at the moment. Price pushed down. Price made this imbalance here. This imbalance here is called a fair value gap. Yeah. Price broke above the fair value. Well, broke in the fair value gap and then broke above it around about here. So it disrespected this fair value gap. So that means this fair value gap is now mitigated. Yeah. Price pushed down, tapped into this fair value gap here, and price pushed up. But for me, this wasn't an entry because it didn't actually break structure to the upside, and it only has just done now. So that's when I'll start looking for a trade. Anybody caught this trade that just happened? Jack, man, we don't want signals. I'll see you later. Did anybody manage to catch this trade? See, look, this is what happens. Another thing, price sometimes moves without you. So that's when you don't chase the price. You wait for price to come back to your area of interest before you take an entry again. Otherwise, price stops you out. It just goes against you and then taps you out. Did anybody else manage to catch this trade? The only reason I would have caught this trade if it broke structure like that, then came back into this area, then that would have been an entry for me, and then price there. So then let me show you how you guys would have made money on that. So if it did go like that, came back down, let me just show you by the limit. Price came back into this fair value gap here. Stop loss just below the fair value gap or just below the lows. So remember your swing highs and swing lows. So imagine if you were risking just $142. So this would be your risk, 140, just say $140. Then your take profit either could have been a 1-to-1, which is 140. It could have been a 1-to-2, which is nearly almost 300. Or it could have been a 1-to-3. Or you could have just rode it up like that to about $600. So that's what you can do. But right now, the price is very choppy right now. You'll understand about choppy shit price action. See, look, this is like a fake out, because a lot of people would have been like, oh, price is going up, going up. We need to fucking put a buy on. So if someone put a buy on down here, thinking price is going up, put their stop loss about there, and put the take profit about there because they thought price is going up, price just retraced and fucking stopped all these people out here. So that's just risking around about $136. But if you were using more contract size, like just say 15 micros or whatever, that would have been like $400, nearly $360. So yeah, you have to be very careful when trading, because it's easy to get caught out, guys. Yeah, man, I can't believe the regulars didn't come on, because they think that because of last week I wasn't on at 8:30 a.m. They probably thought I ain't gonna be on at 8:30 a.m. this week, because TikTok wasn't pushing my live out, but now it started to push the live out slowly. So come on, guys, what lot do you use? Paul Woodcock, lot size always is different, because sometimes when you get good price action, when you get really good price action, lot sizes, candle sizes go bigger like this here, and then the lot sizes need to be adjusted. But I usually trade, because I'm on Nasdaq and S&P 500 and all the rest of the future stuff, I'm not trading Forex at the moment or CFD prop firms, just futures. I'm currently just risking around about, so on the challenge stage I'll risk more just to pass the challenges quicker, but you should only risk more to pass the challenges quicker if you actually know what you're doing. Okay, and then when I'm on the funded stage, I'll just risk less than, like, so you get 1 mini or you get 10 micros. So 10 micros is 1 mini. I'll trade less than 1 mini, so I'll try and just trade around about 7 or 8 micros. So this is 7 micros right now. So just say I wanted to enter here, my stop loss would be round about here. See, look, because our price is a bit thin, that would have been too big for a stop loss for me. So I'd have to adjust my micros to say 1 mini. Yeah, price is shit right now, so even 1 mini would be, yeah, no, I'd have to go to over 1 mini right now. So I'd have to go to just say 15. So this is 15. Yeah, that would be about right for me. So that's 15 micros. No, sorry. Yeah, that's 15 micros. So it all depends. Lot size is always changing. Prime Factory, we don't do signals, man. Yeah, lot sizes is that lot size is a whole different subject as well. You're gonna need a mod for all these signal messages. yeah, no worries. I just block them off. I got this thing on the side, so they just keep jumping on. All I have to do is just click on their name and then hit block. Yeah, man, we missed a trade here. This trade is fucking missed now, because, but it wouldn't have been a trade for me because it just didn't clearly break structure to the upside. We needed a clear break, then a retracement, and that's when we would have went. See, what's your bias and what's your target? So bias, when you're at all-time highs, you just don't know what your target's going to be, because price can keep pumping. You just don't know. or it can just fucking go against you and just drop. But bias, we can see price pushed all the way down over Asian session, but it couldn't break structure to the downside, and we are currently in an uptrend. So because price couldn't get broken structure to the downside, bias would always be bullish. But I'm never married to a bias. I change my bias within minutes. The sound of me, right? I gotta go, bro. Gotta drive to work. Office day. What time you on later for UK? I'm just gonna be on 12 p.m. GMT for an hour or so, and then yeah, that's it. So I do early mornings, and then New York session I just trade by myself. But pre-New York session I'll be online. So have a good day, bro. Catch you later. So yeah, my bias can change at any time because because I follow market structure. I just need to know which direction price is going into for that time I'm trading. So for that small amount of time I'm trading, as long as price is going into my direction, I just follow market structure. I don't really have a bias because price moves in waves. So it'll go like that, or it'll go like that. I just need to know which wave to catch, because I can just capitalize on a small move. I don't need the whole big move. As long as I'm in amount for the small move, I'm fine for the day. Man, I just got my first payout the other day, about time. Oh, well done. Well done to you. You deserve it. When you work hard for it, then you deserve it. Broke my rules last night and took a trade in Asia last night. Bro, don't worry. It's a mistake. Learn from it. I do it all the fucking time. I still do it now. I think, fuck it. Then it's because you just want to... Because you think, oh, if I just catch a trade now, I'll oversize, over leverage, make my money, I chill for the rest of the day. It don't work like that. It just comes back and bites you in the ass. Trying to make it back now. See, that's where the force entries and the revenge trades come in. It all kicks in. But if you've waited from Asian session all the way till now, then you might not be force trading. You might be waiting for an entry. I hope you are. Exactly what I thought. It happens, bro. It happens. It's just the way as humans are built. We don't like to lose. We don't like to see red. We like to be in a comfort zone. We like to be safe. And that's the whole part of psychology. Psychology is a whole different ball game when it comes to trading. Ooh, that motherfucker actually came into 50%. God, let's just see what price is doing. I like your page setup. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's just clean. I like it clean. I don't like all these hundreds of thousands of fucking marks like this, and then other fucking EMA crossovers and all the rest of it. I just like a nice, simple, clean setup. The thing is, yeah, the music's always louder on TikTok because I'm streaming from one system. The music's louder on TikTok, but it's very low on YouTube. So I have to try and make it balance out because I'm trading on YouTube right at the same time. So this all goes on YouTube. So guys, if you don't want to see the small screen on your phone, you can actually follow me on YouTube and watch the lives on YouTube, and you get to see the whole screen. So you know exactly what I'm doing. Nah, no force trading, bro. Just using my confluences. I'm going to use your confluences as well. Then enter. Yeah, you could. This was entry here. I missed this one. I didn't realize this was coming. I didn't realize this was at 50%. I thought maybe a bit lower was 50, and then a bit more lower here we would get the entry. But price entered right from here. So yeah, price is still chopping at the moment. So I'm not really looking for anything right now until I see nice clean moves. Leroy, good morning, brother. Good morning. How you doing? We got here. TikTok pushed the lives out this morning. It all worked fine. It all worked totally fine. And I moved my camera from that front screen to here because it was just like too much in my fucking face. YPC, what's the purple box? YPC, which purple box? This one here. This one here. I wanted to see if this fair value gap was going to get respected. This fair value got disrespected. Price pushed up and came into this fair value. Balraj, thank you very much for following, Balraj. Price came into this fair value gap and price pushed up from here. Z, if you don't mind me asking, brother, how long have you been trading? 3 years. We've been trading 3 years. Yes, we've been getting payouts. We've been getting payouts. On if you trade with me live all the time, you'll know we get payouts. I've shared my sets and stuff a few times. I don't really like to share sets and stuff because then it looks like you're just showing off and trying to sell people a dream and stuff. And I like to be a bit more realistic about things. Thank you very much, Balraj. Show the payout then. Oh my god, Balraj. Balraj wants to see payouts. Here you go, Balraj. Alpha Futures. There's another one from 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 Alpha Futures. Like, we can keep going, bro. Like, we don't need your... What? Why is it taking you so... Bro, are you fucking stupid or what? Leroy, this is what you get, man. You know how it is, isn't it? Leroy's been here all the time. Listen, if you're trading... Balraj, we're not fucking here selling you nothing. Yeah, if you want to trade with us, trade with us. If you don't want to trade with us, then that's fine. I'm not here to fucking... Matt French knows how it is, isn't it, Matt French? Shush, man. Balraj, listen, we gave you respect, yeah? That's fine. You hate people who lie. Let me take you on something. Look, man, I don't want to argue with you, but at the end of the day, it's just stupid. Yeah. And fucking, we don't need to do that shit. That's child's play, man. We're fucking trading here right now. We don't need stupid shit. Hey, Balraj, look, this is my Take Profit Trader account. And you can see payouts here as well. Yeah, we don't want negative vibes, man. Come on, look. Succeeded, succeeded, succeeded. Look. Take Profit Trader. It's a legit fucking website. Yeah? We don't need no bullshit. Yeah, everyone's good. It's resting your patience with my hate comments. Yeah, it's not a problem, bro. I'm not gonna get mad at people for no reason. Like, I'm here trading, doing my thing. If you want to join me, join me. If you don't want to join me, that's fine. Here, don't lie, people. Only real legit traders, no TikTok gurus. Yes, Leroy, that's what I'm talking about. Z, thank you very much for following, Z. When you're trading, your patience gets tested because how much money you lose, yeah, in the markets. And then slowly you start building yourself up and you start winning. But patience is a whole nother thing that you have to conquer. So because I've actually conquered myself in this fucking trading, I got patience all day long, man. I don't need no one online is really fucking harming you, because I know people online, they get angry as well because they think, okay, we want to learn how to trade, but the person who's fucking showing them how to trade is also trying to sell them a course and scam them or some sort of mentorship. So I understand people online, they get pissed off as well, because I was in them shoes as well. So that's why when I had to teach myself how to trade. Hannah, thank you very much for following, Hannah. Smashing it. We got about 30 people watching us live right now. And 878 eyes on us. Wow, wicked, guys. Keep pushing, keep sharing the live out. Hannah, yes, I'm having a good morning. How you doing, Hannah? Are you trading as well? Are you trading? Are you trading? If so, what pair, what instrument are you trading? I think I should have a change of music. Let's change the music right now. Hannah says, great. And to be honest, I'm just trying to get into it. If you don't mind me. Okay. So you're new, just learning then. There are a lot of female traders up and coming right now, you know. There's a couple that I see that are smashing it. Price is just chopping around at the moment. Leroy, did you manage to catch a trade this morning? Yeah, exactly. What are you trading? Like what type? I'm currently trading futures market at the moment. I'm on I'm trading micro Nasdaq. If you GM, what do you mean GM? I'm not sure what you mean by the term GM. Oh, Leroy. 1 second, bro. No, this morning, no early bird. Yeah, man. Bro, I was thinking, no hate comments, no hate comments. People, I don't want to argue with no one online right now. Not sure how much of that you can see on your page. Yeah, Leroy, there you go. That top 25k one. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Top 25k one's active. So as soon as I came, there you go. It's active right now. So we're funded now. So as soon as I came off yesterday, see, look, this is where I wanted price to come into in the first place. This is what I was saying about fucking 15 minutes ago. I said if I wanted price to come into here if I took a buy, but price just went without me. So let's see if it continues pushing up. But yeah, Leroy, pasta funded yesterday. So as soon as I left the New York session, I caught a trade. That's the way we like. Yeah, that's it, man. So we're back on the funded stage again. Tap my buy limit, bro, in longs now. 300 up so far. Yaz. Well done, Yaz. Absolutely smashing it. I see Rick Royale's in the house. I can't figure out what the market's actually doing right now. There's not no nice structure there for me right now. Well done, Yaz. Rick Royale. Yo, yo, yo. King Plays. Thank you very much for following, King Plays. There's some people are just fucking idiots, ain't they? I don't like it when people try to wind you up early on in the morning, because then you get pissed off for the rest of the day. We in touched a 30-minute order block, and also there's a 30-minute unfilled FVG above, just above us. Leroy's like, relax. I was like, because I don't really want to swear and argue on my live, because then it puts other people off and it's not nice, is it? Yes, yes, I know what you're talking about, Z. You're talking about this area here. Is that what you're talking about? This area has just been mitigated, so this is the next FVG, and then this is the order block you're probably talking about. I think. Yeah. Are you gonna take a trade, Mr. Purple Clay? I don't know, you know. I don't know. If my trade comes, I'll take it. If it doesn't, then I don't know. I think we chop here for a bit, but my bias is still overall bullish. Yeah, everyone's been overall bullish because King just been pumping up like crazy, hasn't it? Yeah, Mr. Purple Clay, I don't know. If my trade comes, then I'll take it. If it doesn't, then I won't. All right, let's take a look at what's going on. Ain't shit going on. price is shit and choppy, isn't it, guys? Can't believe that. I think next time, if we have any more people that come in just talking shit, I think we'll just block them next time. Straight away. Not even engage in a conversation, just block them. Guys, I'll be back in 1 second. Oh, for fuck's sake. Royal Forex. Sorry, you gotta go. You gotta go. What a nice surprise. Got my payout. Time for a little English breakfast. What a T-bone. Oh my God. Absolutely crazy. But you're loving that, isn't it, Leroy? Leroy is well happy. I need to get my payout now. I'll get it out in the next couple of days. I wanted this move, you know. I wanted this, but I didn't know how long this is going to be chopping in this area. It was nice because it bounced off from this area here. The 35, 35, 34. Yeah, I liked that. But then you want this to close above here, don't you, really? But I don't know. Price is just chopping it slow. One happy fam. Oh yes, man. Did you get the whole big boy payout in one big lump sum? Did it come through in one big lump sum? I've not tasted a payout that big yet. Not myself. I will in I'm thinking about a couple of months. Hopefully, if everything goes well. Richie, hi. Our community just teared up. Yeah, I think we'll chop as well, Rick Royale. Who's just hit a short? P just hit a short. are you trading support and resistance? And then you just took a short from the top here. Paul Woodcock, how long you been trading? 3 years, Paul Woodcock. 3 years. I didn't have very good education to start off with, so when I started, I lost so much money because I just didn't know which direction to go in. Fucking hell, that candle closed with a big push. Oh wow, Leroy saying the big boy. Oh my god. Is that the first big one you've had? The first big payment? Rick Royale. Yeah, we will see if we get a short of this hourly gap. Possibly. Yeah, you're right. Let's have a look on the hourly gap. La la la. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's a there's an order block there on the 30-minute. There's a 30-minute fair value gap here as well. So yeah, let's see. I'm waiting as well. Let's see what happens. If it goes with us, it goes with us. If it goes against us, fuck it. We'll come back another day. No lol, I entered at 35.40. So 35. You entered a short here. I believe it'll keep pumping. Oh, you mean you entered a long here? If you entered a long here, then that's okay. But if you entered a short here to go down. Wow, second one, Leroy. That's, oh my god, that's sick, bro. I love that. I fucking love that. No, lol, I entered that, yeah. You looked at the weekly. I've not really looked at the weekly. I never really look at the weekly because I just do what's happening in that day. But yeah, let's have a look at the weekly. Yeah, man. Compared to what's been happening, it's very small here. But then again, it's only Tuesday, isn't it? So it can just go till about here, or it could just go boom the other way around. So let's see what the daily is doing. That was yesterday. This is today. Candles are getting weaker and weaker. First one was that week I made more. That year's salary week on. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I was telling my family about that. I was like, this guy on live has just absolutely smashed it. Trend line sloping down. Yeah, it's getting weaker. Let's see if price starts retracing or changing the character to the downside. Let's see. I'm waiting anyway because I can't actually find a setup at the moment. So yeah, we'll see. Could have taken a quick entry here. That was here. That would have been one quick entry. Would have been nice. Little juicy trade. Massive week. What's the... Leroy is happy as hell because he's fucking smashing it. I just had to fucking start back. I can't believe I blew those 3 fundeds last week or the week before that, I think it was. Or was it last week? I don't even remember. We're on trading every single day. I don't even remember when I blow them or when we pass them. But yeah, then I had to start back from scratch again. So hopefully, Yaz, 1 min in a meeting. Yaz, where's your profits, bro? Where's your profits? Yaz is in an orb strategy, yeah? And he's in a fucking meeting at the same time. I'd hate to be in a meeting and be in a fucking trade at the same time. I'd be like, no, I can't do it. I'd have to leave the meeting. I'd be like, no, mate. How could you focus, innit? You can't be serious with someone. It's like being really pissed off and stressed and trying to be composed at the same time. Like, it's kind of impossible. I'd be like agitated. I need to get up and go. I'd be like, bro, I need a shit. Go to the fucking toilet, sit there for 10 minutes looking at the charts. Yeah, price is in a shitty chop. Meeting and trading, trust me, bro. Yaz, entry 530 3536, which was around here, yeah. And your take profit 3589. So you take profits down here somewhere. Okay. $35.8. Wow, it is pretty high up, but then again, it's a good area for a target as well because that's a 30-minute fair value gap right there. So price can go in there to balance price out anyway. So yeah, it is a good target. Let's see what it does though, because price is looking shitty. Look at that, just creating liquidity all above here. Meeting and trading, we have to meet in the UK. Brendan, thank you very much for following, Brendan. We have to meet in the UK with the boys, bro. Have fun and trade. Yeah, trust me, man. Trust me, that would be absolutely brilliant, wouldn't it? Everyone bouncing ideas off each other and making money at the same time. We'd all be on our laptops. We'd be like, yo, try to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna go clubbing, partying, but then we're all sitting there because someone actually entered a fucking trade the time you're supposed to be going out, and now that's it. You can't go out because you'd be sitting there waiting fucking hours for your trade to hit, take profit. I'm looking at 600 if we get a good short for confirmation. Yeah, you're looking around about there. Horrible price action today, man. Not nice. Not nice. to be fair, even if I got into this trade late, I would have been all right. So even, let's see, even if we were risking a small amount, just one mini maybe. So like it closed there. So even if you got there knowing they closed, I still could have just risked, which I'd risk slightly more than that. Yeah, maybe about that much. That still would have been $1,000. Probably would have took it out about 8. Or maybe here somewhere, but or maybe just held it till 1,000. But yeah, it still would have been $1,000. Easy. That was a good place to enter actually. Oh well. Oh well. Next time. Meeting, trading, and eat shitloads of Vindaloo. Yeah. 31 guys. Everyone who's trading with us at the moment, who's trading right now? Surely you can't be here just for the music. But you got some nice music in the background. Some nice beats on here. Alright, so let's mark out this area. Let's mark this in red because it's a danger zone. Glitch, thank you very much for following. Thank you, Glitch. Yeah, it's cooking now, bro. Need these highs to break, then I'm smooth sailing to take profit, I think. Hopefully you can do. You can actually do that. But it all depends on this area here. It can easily do it because there is a lot of liquidity above here anyway. So it can easily push into this area here before it comes melting down what people think. So yeah, let's see what it does. Yaz just needs that one big bang wick like that. But the only horrible thing is if you look at it on the 5-minute time frame. Look at that. That's horrible price action. I hate being in a trade and you know when you've like oversized a little bit and you know that you're not in 100% right area to take an entry, but then you take the fucking entry for no reason because you just be a dick about it, and then you're sitting there just looking at the fucking candles and every single candle is going against you slowly, but really fucking slowly. Negro, yo, what kind of name's that? Thank you for following though. Nur Hayat, bro, I need advice. Bro, what advice do you need? And I'll see how can I help you. Come on, Price. You fell for it, bro. I did fall for it. I did fall for it. You're a fucker. Oh, your live flagged hate speech behavior. Repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued. Yo, bro. There, that's stupid. This guy. What a hater. This guy is such a hater. Guys, we got 48 of you online. I really need to know how many of you I didn't even know shit like that happens. How many of you are still here with me? If you can just drop a number 1 or just say yes or something in the comments. So I need to know how many of you are with me, because TikTok has just said that my stream is being... Yes, Glitch is there. Yes, you're there. Okay. Leroy's there. Yes. Oh my God. This guy... Thank you very much, guys. At least you're still here. Noor Hayat, family is bullying me like, oh, you gambling. They don't know how much I make from Forex. But how much have you made on Forex? Family will always bully you. If you keep losing and you keep saying, oh yeah, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, and you don't do it, everyone's going to think that you're chatting rubbish, ain't they? Let's go, bro. Push up, lol. Come on, Price Yaz. Let's go. Price needs to be here, and then he'll get his take profit. No, I never tell the secret. You should have never told anyone in the beginning that you was trading. I want to show my real face one day. Okay. Are you a profitable trader? You look good here, Yaz. Yeah, Yaz looks absolutely banging here. Yo, that guy caught me off guard, you know. He came on, made me say his username, but I said half of it, and he reported me straight away. So I may need to... Oh my God, he nearly caught me off guard there. I could have said it out loud and clear and I would have got banned instantly. Proper hater. What a knob. Why would you do that? I'm making from small amounts a lot. I pass all my fundings FTMO. Bro, Noor Hayat, why do you need to be worried or stressed? If you're making money, that's fine. You don't need to show anybody you're making money. That's your money. Your money, if it's not benefiting anybody else, you don't need to really tell anybody else. I have good risk management. Very good, very good. Well done. That's what you need. Risk management is key. Trading's just you versus you. That's all it is. Yes, I get hurt when people saying bullshit. Don't worry, brother. It's fine. It's psychology. It's psychology. Just deal with it. It's part of life. This is a whole different topic to like trading. This will be like me not mentoring trading. This will be like me giving psychology lessons. And I'm probably not good at that myself neither. See, look, it says violation warning. Your live is flagged for hate speech and hateful behavior. Repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued. So I can't say people's names. Yo, that guy caught me off guard and he did it on purpose. Why would you do that to someone? Like, why would you want the live banned? The guy, does he know me or does he not know me? Yeah, I will do. I'm going to come off it anyway in about 10 minutes. I say sometimes let them anything one day. Noor, I think this is not the place to chat about. My place is just for trading and helping people get onto the trading ladder. And Yaz is so stressed right now about hitting his take profit. And if you're doing so well, you shouldn't be worried about what others say. You continue doing well. That's all that matters. Guys, we're in horrible price action at the moment. Very, very horrible price action at the moment. Yaz is saying rocket. Yeah, that's what you want though, innit? That's what he wants. He wants price to push up from here. Lol, nah, bro, I'm not stressed. Lol, not my money until it's in my account. That's the spirit. That's how it is, man. Yaz, do you leave your stop loss where it is and just let the trades play out completely, win or lose? Or do you trail your stop loss into break even, How do you do it? It's a trade, bro. My model in motion, let do its thing. Yeah, that's it, man. You gotta just let it do its thing. That's all you can do. Mo Shaw's in the house. Mo Shaw. Guys, we've had some right little haters on today. I can't believe it. It's like, mate, just let everyone do their live and chill. You got to watch out for these little keyboard warriors. Yeah, saying depends, bro. If I leave big runner, I will trail, but generally leave it to brief. Ah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. It's all about having confidence in your strategy. Once you have confidence in your strategy, that's when you don't mind it just playing out. Win, lose, draw. I can be in for hours, all depends. Yeah. Like yesterday, you was in for a while before your take profit went and hit. That was a killer. Mosha, what are you saying? G, I'm good, brother. How are you, Mosha? Anybody else in a trade at the moment? Guys, who's in a trade at the moment out of all of you guys? We chopping now between my orb high and recent highs. Lots of resistance. Yeah, there's too much resistance up there. But the thing is, if you break past that resistance area, that resistance will then either sweep liquidity to push down further, or it will just change into a support zone. Sorry guys, just got a message. If you just bear with me 1 second. Oh no, it was just a like. Break that resistance. I'm sweet, bro. I'm not even after the all-time high. Just 1 to 3 cheeky 1k. Yeah, why not? That's what you need, man. And you need a few of them throughout the week. Today price is absolutely fucking shit. Come on guys, let's go have a look at some other pairs. Let's see what's happening on some other instruments. So micro gold is just chopping like shit. What's wrong with the price action? Remember guys, if price is fucking absolutely shit and it goes against your rules and your game plan and your strategy, sitting on your hands is also trading. So if it's shit, don't take a trade. Yeah, but you will learn that with experience in the markets, because we're just giving out some golden nuggets, some absolute free golden nuggets, free information. If you want to take it. And if you're very, very new and you're taking some of my golden nuggets, just remember all the things that I say. Because when you start getting a bit experienced and advanced in trading, you're going to think back and you're going to think, oh yeah, that guy, he actually mentioned it. So sometimes what I'm saying only makes sense with experience as well. So it might take time for you to understand. Once you've got a bit of experience on the charts and an education on the charts and markets, you'll start understanding what I'm talking about. Sometimes right now you're probably thinking, oh, this guy's just chatting shit because I say just sit on your hands and don't take a trade. But that actually means something massive. Because someone said to me 2 years ago, don't trade some days, or trade only the days your strategy plays out. So instead of taking 10 losers in a month, just sit out for the 10 losers, and then the rest of the 10 trading days will be winners. So you've got 10 trades and 10 winning days. And that makes you more money than you would have in a full-time job. So if you think of it like that. All right, guys, let's have a look at ES. ES is just fucking shit. So when prices like this, I do not trade. Look at that. The chop is shit. And then let's go back to M&Q. Darwin Cruz, thank you very much for following. Yeah, guys, it's 10 a.m. I didn't catch a trade. Always, G. Mo Shah, always. Yes, guys. Okay. Oh, my God. There's 50 of you online right now. So, everybody, I'm always online every single day. 8:30 a.m. GMT London session. And then I take a 2-hour break at 10 a.m. And then we come back on again at 12 p.m. pre-New York session, which is 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, guys, I'm going to come off now. I'm going to have a 2-hour break. I'm going to watch some series. I'm going to finish off Nemesis. And then I'm going to chill. And then I'm going to come back on the charts at 12 p.m. GMT, which is 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, pre-New York session. So, make sure all you guys hit the follow button. And then make sure you join me as well. Ooh. And then, Yaz, if you ain't been stopped out, hopefully, God willing, you're not been stopped out, I'll come back and have a look at the trade. Oh shit, and it's not looking good, bro. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'll catch you later because there's more volatility coming into the market now that I'm fucking leaving. And now I'm thinking, should I wait to get a sell, or should I just sit out and do nothing? I'm gonna sit on and have a look, but I'm not gonna be on the live. So yeah, guys, I'll catch you later. I'll see you again in 2 hours. So make sure you hit the follow button and you make sure you're following and trade live with me in 2 hours time. We didn't catch a trade this morning. We've just sat on our hands, so we're just going to see what the market does. I'll see you in 2 hours, guys. See you later. I wouldn't rush anything. See you, bro. Yeah, no problem, Rick Royal. I'll catch you in a bit. If you're on in 2 hours and you're still looking for a trade or whatever, let's have a look at something and we'll see what the markets are doing. There's a position on NQ in about 5 minutes for longs. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Rick Royal, sounds good, bro. See you later. That all time, Mark. I'll catch you later, bro. The end live says, are you sure you want to end the live? You still got 45 people watching you. Oh, God, I don't want to leave like that, but I need to go, man. I'll see you guys in 2 hours. Make sure all you 45 people that are here right now are going to join me again in 2 hours time, yeah? Make sure you hit the follow button. Smash the follow button right now. Right now. And make sure you get a notification. See you later, Leroy. Thank you very much for following. Thank you very much for following, brother. Thank you very much, Veer. Thank you very much. Taboza. Yeah, guys, I'll see you later. I'll see you in 2 hours.
you.